everyone, today I'm going to talk about a two-sample t-test for population means, which is used to compare the mean of quantitative parameter of population 1 and population 2. To do so, we will take separate random samples for each population and compare the difference between the sample means x bar 1 and x bar 2. We can then make an inference about the difference between population mean 1 and population mean 2. To begin, let's read the problem. You can pause the video right here to read it. So basically, what we know is that both samples are size 56. The female mean and standard deviation is 16,117 and 7,520, and the male mean and standard deviation is 16,569 and 9,108. So according to the four-step method, we first state what our hypotheses are. Our null hypothesis is that the mean number of words spoken by males and females are equal, and our alternative hypothesis is that they are different. Make sure to define your variables according to the context. Our level of significance will be set to 0.05. Next, we move to the planned step. This is where we put the name of our significance test, in this case, a two-sample t-test for the difference between two means and our conditions. The conditions are random 10% and normal/large sample. For random, we just read the information they gave us and see that the data came from an independent random sample. So that is fulfilled. The 10% condition, which checks to see whether you can use the standard deviation, is also fulfilled, because N1, which is 56, is less than 10% of females at a large university, and N2, which is also 56, is also less than 10% of males at a large university. The normal/large sample condition is also fulfilled as long as both the sample sizes are larger than or equal to 30, which in this case 56 is. If the samples weren't bigger than 30, then make a box plot, dot plot, or stem and leaf plot of the data and check for outliers and extreme skewage. And if the data doesn't have those, then this condition is fulfilled. Even if the data is skewed or has outliers, as long as both the sample sizes are greater than 30, the condition is still fulfilled. The do step is where the actual calculations take place. For this step, we need to include the equation for the t-statistic, numerical inputs, and the t-statistic. In this case, that is negative 0.28. We can calculate the t-statistic on the calculator. We can go to Stat, and under the Test tab, we see the option of a two-sample t-test. Here, under Stats, we can see that I've already inputted the mean, standard deviations, and sample sizes for the two groups, male and female, in our problem. After we click Calculate, we can see our inputs, as well as our DF, our p-value, and our t-statistic. If we ever have two sets of data without the statistics, we can always go to Stats, Edit, input the sets of data into the spreadsheet, go to two-sample t-test, and under Data, input the name of the list for List 1 and List 2. Input 1 for both Frequency 1 and Frequency 2 and get the same outputs using the stats. Afterwards, we need to include the DF and p-value. The conservative DF is 55, which is the lesser of 2 when you do n-1. Since Table B doesn't have 55, we go to the next lowest DF available, which is 50. This tells us the p-value is greater than 0.5. The DF calculator using technology would be 106.2, giving us a p-value of 0.8043. The last step is to conclude. Here is where we determine if the p-value is significant or not. We reject the HO if the p-value is less than the level of significance, and conversely, fail to reject HO if the p-value is greater. In this case, because the p-value of 0.8043 is more than the alpha value of 0.05, we cannot reject HO. Also, make sure to include context. We do not have convincing evidence that the true mean number of words spoken per day by female students is different than the true mean number of words spoken per day by male students at this university. For an AP problem that covers this topic, please check out 2011 AP Statistics FRQ number 4. Some common errors students make with two-sample t-tests are forgetting to subtract 1 from the sample size to find the DF, forgetting to use the lowest DF out of the two sample sizes, and mixing up two-ended and one-ended distributions. Furthermore, many forget to write the DF or the alpha value, which will cause you to lose points in the FRQs, and forgetting that even if the data is skewed or has outliers, as long as both of the sample sizes are greater than 30, the normal condition is still fulfilled. Some tips are that when you're checking the normal condition, make sure to include your graphs on the paper and remember to define your variable. Good luck on the AP test.